For every great film, there is a great beer to go with it. Except for Pluto Nash. That is about as much a film as Pluto is an actual planet. This is Cinema and Suds.
Hey everyone, it's Matt. This is another episode of Cinema and Suds, sponsored by Simplistic Reviews.
Dear God, it's beautiful.
Now, today didn't really know what I was going to be reviewing today or drinking today, but can't really say it's like a something good that happens. You know, whenever somebody passes away, it's always a bad thing. But today, as many of you may have heard, on August 20th. Elmore Leonard passed away. Elmore Leonard was a great, fantastic writer of crime fiction, anything from Rum Punch, which a lot of you film people may know as Jackie Brown, Get Shorty, Be Cool, Out of Sight. He's responsible pretty much for Justified with the short story Fire in the Hole. Also responsible for 310 to Yuma. I mean, the list goes on and on and on for this guy. Fantastic writer. He'll be missed. And also not funny enough, but ironically enough, earlier in the month, Dennis Farina also passed away. You probably know Dennis Farina from a lot of Elmore Leonard stuff. Get Shorty.
What?
Look at me, Ray.
Did you just say look at you?
Look at me, Ray.
I tell you what, Harry. Why don't you take a fucking look at this? And have a peek at this.
He was also in Out of Sight, I do believe. So it's kind of weird how that happened. That Dennis Farina passed away, and then Elmore Leonard passes away. So sorry, that's a downer here. But let's bring it back up because I got a beer. I always got a beer here. So, and I thought it's I guess ironic that I had this beer sitting in my refrigerator for long enough, and it fits so well for this sad occasion. This is called The Perfect Crime, actually. It's a Stone collaboration between three breweries, Stone, Stillwater, and Evil Twin. Evil Twin is a Danish gypsy brewer.
Do not fear me, gypsy. All I want from you is your tears.
Stillwater is in Maryland, I believe. They're a brewery out of Maryland. And Stone is from California. So, The Perfect Crime, which is a black smoked Saison. So, sounds sexy. Pour that in a glass, give it a quick sip, and then we are going to pair our beers with two movies today.
Two.
Pretty smoky, but has a very nice dryness to it as well, as any good Saison would have. A nice dryness, fruitiness, and the smokiness is perfect. Black Saison. Very good beer, The Perfect Crime. So let's get to our movies here. First movie, I'm going to go with a movie that didn't really get a lot of publicity when it came out, but it was still a very good movie. It has something directly to do with Elmore Leonard as well, based on the short story. It is 310 to Yuma.
Hollander!
You look a little bent, Rancher. You come to wake some snakes?
Badass movie. James Mangold directed it. You could say it was almost a perfect crime that they were trying to break Russell Crowe's character out off the 310 to Yuma train, and Christian Bale's the one that's got to stop him. So Batman basically has to fight Maximus.
Are you not entertained?
I swear to God.
Swear to me!
Which is, when you think about it, that's pretty badass if Batman was fighting Maximus. Second movie, everybody should have seen this already, but if you haven't, you're doing yourself a disservice. Jackie Brown, of course.
Here we go. AK-47, the very best there is. When you absolutely, positively got to kill every motherfucker in the room, except no substitutes.
Probably one of the best movies ever made, in my opinion. Based on Rum Punch, story by Elmore Leonard, the book by Elmore Leonard, directed by Quentin Tarantino in 1997. So that's it. So you have two movies that have to do with almost a perfect crime, especially Jackie Brown, almost a perfect crime. You have the beer, The Perfect Crime, right here. And that's about it. Perfect Crime beer, Perfect Crime movies. Rest in peace, Elmer Leonard and Dennis Farina. And I'll see everybody next time on Cinema and Suds.
This has been Cinema and Suds. The original title was going to be Beer, Beards, and Burt Reynolds Films. But Matt refused to review Burt's 1981 classic Sharky's Machine. Thank Christ.